Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is Dova Builds, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a Staff of Storm Atronach at level 1. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that I'm at level 1. I haven't leveled anything up yet other than, I believe, Illusion. And yeah, I did a power start through Hold and Keep with a High Elf. You don't have to use a High Elf, but I suggest using a High Elf. You can, however, use any race as long as you activate the Shrine of Julianos to give yourself an extra 20 magicka. Because you'll need an extra 50 magicka at least to cast some of the spells that they want you to cast at the College of Winterhold. So you're going to want to talk to the cab rider there, carriage driver, and ask him to go to Dawnstar for a very specific item that is at Dawnstar that we will need. Ignore me picking berries here, I'm just grabbing them for enchanting potions later on. And fortified destruction potions.
Divine sake, Skull. Who do you think we're...
I believe that's what they're used for. It's enchanting and fortified destruction. Alright, you're going to want to go over to the mine here, and then look in between that little crack in the rocks there, and just search the chest that's there. Scroll on down until you find a greater or a grand soul gem that is filled. They always have at least one soul gem that is a grand or greater value that's filled in this chest here. So go ahead and take one, and then you're going to want to move on from Dawnstar and go back to Whiterun. If you have access, you can just go on to Winterhold. But since this is a level 1 character, go back to Whiterun, turn around, and then go back to the carriage driver and ask to go to Winterhold.
Need a ride? I can take you to any. Where do you want to go?
Altogether, you might need like, let me think.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Adding everything together, you'll need 130 gold in order to do this at least. So make sure you have 130 gold at least. Go ahead and put on your novice hood and your robes that you got from the cage in Helgen Keep.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Talk to Feralda,
The way is dangerous,
and what you're going to want to do is basically go through the process that you would go through if you were joining the College of Winterhold.
Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college. This is the College of Winterhold. A safe haven, perhaps. But what... I see.
You see, I'm just fast tracking dialogue there. I'm just trying to get through it as fast as
A
possible.
small test, if you will.
Take her test because you'll never pass that persuasion option unless you have a speech skill of 80 or higher.
If you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy.
Tell her that you don't know the spell. If you don't, and if you do, then good. Give her 30 gold for the spell, and then it'll be added to your inventory. That way you can then pass the test. So, cast that there.
Well done indeed. I think you'll... I'll lead you across the
And now you can enter the college freely. So what you're going to want to do here is walk up the pathway, and then you're going to want to report to Maribel Irving, or Irvine, however you want to pronounce it. Just talk to her, and then try to fast track through her dialogue if you can.
Welcome to another new student. Well, first I'll give you a...
By fast tracking through dialogue, I mean like pressing the X button and skipping the dialogue as it's talking, or the A button if you're on Xbox. I don't know what it would be if you're on PC. I think maybe E, the E key, or space.
While technically in charge of the college,
But bump into her a few times.
Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll
Maybe
show
you're
you
just
the
clicking
living
your mouse
quarters.
actually, now that I think about it,
Unfortunately,
if you're on PC. But go on to the
local nords.
Hall of
We
Attainment
don't
there.
anticipate any real violence, but our newest members are housed here in the Hall of
By
Attainment.
bumping her, you skip her dialogue when you're not in direct conversation with her. If she's just speaking, that's the way to fast track dialogue that's used in the quest lines.
Now I'll show you to your
Just go
quarters.
into the first
I'm
room
going to be
there, and
sharing
you're going to want to
space with your
take
fellow apprentices.
what you're going to
Have you
need from the
noticed
room
short?
is void salts. So
This is
grab
where
that
you will
void
stay.
salt that's sitting there.
This bed and
I
desk are
take
yours.
everything because I'm
Please
going to be playing a mage that's going to be using alchemy, so why not take it? So after that, you're just going to want to wait for her to leave. Walk out behind her, and then you're basically going to want to wait an hour until she, gets out of your way,
Initially, you'll be
and
learning
then you're
from
going to walk
Tilford,
back up to
one
her
of
so
our
you can
most
finish
esteemed wizards.
the dialogue section. Alright, she's going to teleport, just walk back up to her, and then bump into her to skip her dialogue,
Tilford is likely already.
and you are now free to roam. So what you're going to want to do is find the midden. It should be right next to the Hall of Elements door. Once you're in the midden, grab that broom that's sitting there, and then you're going to want to go through that tunnel. Okay, jump down, and then you're going to want to jump down that too. There's going to be a Draugr there, and he's going to be a little bit higher level than what you are. So it's just best to avoid him. Open that door, and then you're at the Atronach Forge. So take everything here. What you'll need is the orichalcum ingot. Alright. So here's what you'll need to do this. And you should have everything if you followed my instructions. A broom. A Field Grand or Field Greater Soul Gem. An orichalcum ingot. And you're going to need void salts. So walk up and put them in the offering box, just as I'm doing here. And the void salts. Alright, now you're going to want to pull this little handle here, and the staff will appear. You can pick that up, and now you have a staff of Storm Atronach at level 1. Equip that puppy, and let's go see what she can do. You're going to want to be careful going up through here. There's an Ice Wraith, and he is quite a bit more powerful than you are. So, cast your Storm Atronach. I have to cast another one because I misplaced mine there, and it wasn't in a good spot. It just wasn't attacking it. So, yeah, I have to replace mine. There, I got the Ice Wraith mad at me a little bit, so I could see its health bar. And now I'm going to place the other one, and just watch how fast this thing kills this Ice Wraith. It's got to be less than 30 seconds. On legendary difficulty, an Ice Wraith is extremely hard to kill low level, especially around level 1. So, like, I think around level 15 is when they start getting a little bit easier to kill. So, yeah, you're gonna be doing you're gonna get killed in one shot if that thing hits you. So, this is a powerful weapon to have, especially at level 1. Alright, now that you have that, I'm going to show you one more thing about the midden, and then I'll end the video. So up here there is an iron dagger that is enchanted with a random enchantment between, any of the one-handed enchantments in the game. Alright, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.